Hey guys, good morning. On our way down to Houston Executive Airport. We're going to go check out the cool people at Tidal Aviation this morning and see what it is they get to do all day. We're going to go down and talk about airplanes, we're going to talk about Cirrus airplanes, and see what those guys have to offer. Let's go check it out. Alright, welcome aboard. Here we go. We just got done doing the checklist, which you saw that going through on the panel, which is really cool. Reed is on board with us with Tidal Aviation. Great guy, tons of experience with these planes. The first thing that I noticed with the Cirrus aircraft is the ceiling in there is actually felt. So we're not going to get a camera stuck in up on that. So you'll have to deal with, be a little patient with me on this view. The second thing right here is just the takeoff, just the power difference and it was a windy day, but man, this thing just popped right up off the ground, and it was a really cool takeoff experience. It's really hard to even describe it, but it was great. This plane, it just felt like the safest plane out there to fly in, honestly. From the avionics package and just the way the plane handled, you'll hear some of it here coming up in a second with some of the safety features that are built in around stalls and overbanking and some of the maneuvers. But the key things that really stood out for me was not just the panel, but being able to leverage a keyboard when you're keying in airport information or fixes, not having to just do the scroll wheel when you're trying to work out a new routing or type in a new destination or even just pull up weather. That keyboard is a really cool feature to have. Got a comment on the side yokes. I was honestly a little nervous about getting used to the side yokes, and after a few minutes, including this little IMC bit, we kind of talk about the side yoke, and you honestly forget all about it. It's really intuitive, and I really mean that. It just becomes this intuitive nature, and it just really fits and it's comfortable. It took no time to get used to, and frankly, I really liked it. It gives you a lot more room in the cockpit too. There's a lot more room up there up front without the big yoke in front of you, and it also gives you more room in the back because your seat can be up closer to the panel. We talked about all the different features in the plane, and I'll cut over to the audio here, and you'll hear us work through some of those. But it was just an amazing experience to fly. The plane performs so smooth. There's so much control of the aircraft. Like I said, you walk out of that plane and you really feel like you are just in a really safe plane with all of the features that are built in. We talked through the cap system and what that can do and not do and what it's good for and some of the key benefits and some of the examples of where it was used and how effective it was. But again, just an amazing experience, and the folks at Tidal Aviation were just super accommodating to me. They reached out and gave us this opportunity to get in the plane and take it out, and it was just a really cool experience. It was a beautiful day above the clouds. Here's a nice shot of that right there. We just had a great time. So let's cut over to the audio, and you'll see us do some maneuvers and then do approach.
There you go. Full power. First notch of flaps comes up. Reduce the drag. Perfect. We got a nice positive rate of climb. Airspeed above 90. Once the speed gets above 90, we can bring up the last notch of flaps.
Alright, flaps up.
Perfect.
You don't even need to recover from the stall, like feel the buffet and just apply a little bit of power and
Stop aggravating the flight controls, right? Lower the nose a little bit. The buffeting immediately goes away. The plane's immediately back in stable, smooth air.
The trim being right here on the joystick is around the, what do we call this?
The side yoke?
Side yoke. Having it all just right there is so nice. And I can't get over how much control you have with this thing.
Isn't that cool? I think one of the neatest things, if I could show you, let me demonstrate real quick. You roll a 45-degree bank, and add about 3 seconds of back trim. 1002, 1003, 1000. And the plane will just sit here and fly all by itself.
At a 45-degree bank.
That's how, I mean, it's just a testament to how well designed this airplane is. It's just, there, we're trimmed out 45-degree bank. You roll back the other direction without retrimming. I mean, it's just beautiful. You have the flight controls.
Flight controls. That's amazing. You know how much work it is in my plane to just keep a coordinated level turn? So the oxygen here, so not pressurized, but we've got masks in here.
Yep, they're in the back, so we won't be able to use them, but the oxygen system, you turn that on. It's currently full. It also gives you an indication here on the engine page. Both of them showing full. You get above 12,000 feet, it'll give you a warning, tells you that you need to put some oxygen on. And not to mention all the features that are built in for the turbos, that when you're flying at higher altitude, if the pilot stops responding to the system, it essentially follows the Air Force's table for your time of useful consciousness. Steps the airplane down accordingly based on your unresponsive time. I'm gonna try the blue level button. Just roll into a little bit of a bank and kind of pitch up or pitch down.
Alright, so I'm here.
Alright. Then hit it.
And she does it a little aggressively too, huh?
Yeah, it depends on what it's doing. I guess that there's probably some different situations, different scenarios they've set up in the computer to do different things based on what the airplane's doing. I forgot to show you the XM radio. What's your favorite XM station?
Whatever's tuned in. I'm a country guy.
With Stormy Warren.
Just makes the trips go a little quicker, you know?
Alright. You want to shoot an approach?
Sure. I'll approach Cirrus 45 Papa Whiskey. We're complete with the maneuvers here. I'd like to do a GPS 18 back to Houston Executive.
R5 Papa Whiskey.
Yeah, I'll set it up.
Proceed direct BIMT, descend and maintain 5,000.
Alright, BIMT 5,000, 45 Papa Whiskey.
TME, right?
Yep.
Tango Mike Echo.
Yep. Enter. And then we can switch that to 18 if you want. Yep. Put it on 18, hit enter.
West Houston traffic, top on 5200 Alpha.
Procedure.
To the west, eastbound, crossing over midfield,
Approach.
1200.
GPS 18.
200 Alpha, Houston approach your transmission, emitting on Houston approach frequency.
Altitude. We'll come back to the minimums. Just roll down here to activate with the big knob.
5 miles from Bokie, cross the Bokie at 3,000, cleared Rnav, runway 17 approach.
There you go, then enter. Then we can go ahead and start flying that.
My flight director.
R5 Papa Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 now, 45 Papa Whiskey. We'll set the bug down here at 3,000.
I'll put my power out.
You want to hand fly it or do it with the autopilot?
Let's hand fly it. Alright, 55 for 3.
R5 Papa Whiskey, advise when you have information Sierra at Houston Executive.
Alright, working on Sierra for 45 Papa Whiskey.
Roger, this contact. You have information, Quebec. Executive Tower, information, Quebec time 13500, wind 200 Atlanta.
We still got Quebec because we got that earlier. They're still saying Quebec for 45 Papa Whiskey, and we've got Quebec.
Alright, there's our intercept coming on. Alright, intercepting.
R5 Papa Whiskey, I'll just read you the latest weather advice, ready copy.
Ready, copy, 45 Papa Whiskey.
R5 Papa Whiskey, observation was 1545 Zulu, wind 22017, gust 28,
Wow.
visibility 7, scattered 1,800, ceiling 2,500, broken 3,200, overcast, altimeter 2974, temperature 24, 2.21.
Alright, we copied all that for 45 Papa Whiskey.
.com 90, contact Sugarland Tower 118.65.
Going to tower, com 92.
Facility 7 miles. Starting engine,
Papa Whiskey, 4 miles from Dempsey, cross Dempsey at or above 2,000, cleared Rnav, runway 18 approach.
Alright, cross BMT at or above 2,000, cleared Rnav, 18 approach, 45 Papa Whiskey.
Alright, we'll bring it back to 34%. Keep our speed up our descent.
Yankee 2000.
CBM 9030 Yankee, Houston approach. Traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 1,100.
530 Yankees IMC.
Alright, 087 in 1 second.
Verify Papa Whiskey, just verify you are full stop.
Affirmative, full stop, 45 Papa Whiskey. Yeehaw. Wow. It's so responsive though. Alright, 32 for 2. You did, I'm gonna move you down, thank you. And we're cleared approach. And we're cleared approach 20. Wow, this side yoke is a game changer. It used to weird me out, but... Alright, we're breaking through here. 600 to go. Alright, we got the approach briefed. Alright, turn 177 in 6 seconds. There's our plate, that's nice. I filmed this approach many times during my instrument rating. We can put in the decision height. 420.
Nora 30 Yankee, traffic fast enough to right, no factor, proceed direct Bisky.
Direct Ipsky, 930 Yankee.
Nora 30 Yankee, direct Bisky, the T6 for the Rnav 17.
A nice little crosswind for this approach.
Again, 30 Yankee.
Yeah, I gotta get that altitude back here.
Bravo Alpha Sierra Golf Echo Basky.
No, Delta India Zulu Golf Yankee. Or actually, I'll just take you to plan out in the Bokeh, turn right heading
Shoot for about
300
120 on
for
the
now.
airspeed here, and then we'll bring in notch of flaps.
30 Yankee and proceed direct Disney.
Go to 50%. Fuel on fullest tank, boost pumps on, mixtures rich.
Cirrus 5 Papa Whiskey, contact Executive Tower 126.907.
5 Papa Whiskey, thanks for the help today, good day. We'll switch to tower. Tower Cirrus 45 Papa Whiskey is with you. GPS Rnav 18, 4 miles outside of Delray.
Cirrus 45 Papa Whiskey, Executive Tower, Port Delray, terminal 2973.
Port Delray for 45 Papa Whiskey.
And if I need my altitudes off my fixes here.
Yeah, we can zoom in on it. We can do a full page. You can look at it full page if you want, or you can leave them both up here. But 2,000 feet at Delray, so we're just going to ride this 2,000 till we capture the glide path here. See your synthetic runway on the.
Yeah.
For 186 November,
Because I can't see the actual runway.
50 Romeo Airport, Bill Red Effectors, Industry 9 departure.
There's hold 2,000, 120.
Syntax, direct. On departure.
I've got the flight director set up to capture the glide path, so all you can do is follow the command bars down. Somebody's got our stuff turned off. So you can turn the pathways on. Ooh, that's going to give you basically stay in the boxes, just like flying Microsoft Flight Sim.
It's like a video game.
86 November, we're back in direct.
Gray boxes are where we've got the bug set. The magenta ones are, that's your glide path.
86 November, runway 18, taxi with Charlie Bravo Alpha.
So we're going to intercept then?
Yep.
That's
Executive Tower,
see exactly where you're going to
wow, that synthetic vision is, wow.
Pipeline 290 is
Still can't see the runway.
Tower 7 miles south in
Or the lights or anything.
West Quebec.
Pipeline 290, roger, enter the
My synthetic is showing it.
left or right
glide path
down.
is wide.
I'll be coming down the
Glide path is
right
wide.
downwind 18.
Let's go ahead and bring in one notch of flaps now.
Alright, flaps 50.
Pull the midfield right downwind, runway 18.
I'll balloon up a little bit, so you just have to push forward.
Right downwind 18, 290.
Then what's your, what airspeed do you like here?
We'll just kind of settle out at about 110, 100 to 110. That way, once we come down, we'll be in range to bring in our last notch of flaps.
Alright. We're shooting approach with music playing, man. That's pretty sharp. Flight director, got us in our boxes. That's a big crab we got here.
There comes the glide path. The flight director's captured it.
Wow.
So this green dot It's kind of showing you where the wind's drifting you. So if you can come to the right and keep that green dot kind of on the center line of in the center of the boxes or in the center of the runway, that's your wind correction. That's going to keep you right on it.
Alright, I got the airport.
45 Pop Whiskey is over Gilray.
Glide path, glide slope, that's amazing.
Cessna 1141 uniform, runway 18, taxi with Charlie Bravo Alpha.
I'm gonna make you come up my arrow, just so you,
Just to remind me what I...
just so that you can see it, yeah.
I got a little bit of time in an Arrow a few years ago. Did my commercial license in there.
Warrior 810 Delta Alpha, runway 18, follow the Cessna out of route, taxi with Charlie Bravo Alpha.
That wind correction, just that little green dot, wow.
It was so fun because the whole school.
Cirrus 45 Papa Whiskey is a 3.5 mile final.
Boston.
65 Papa Whiskey, wind 200 at 12, gust 25, clear line.
5 Papa Whiskey, clear to land.
12 gust 25.
So it's like you can't turn up too hard, but
We'll hit the playback button.
65 Papa Whiskey, wind 200 at 12, gust 25, clear line.
There you go.
Wow.
Just in case you forgot.
290, midfield right
Let's just slow up a little bit to 100, and we can get our last notch of flaps in.
Alright, to the follow series on about a 2 mile final.
Glide slow,
looking for
down to
290.
100. That's 10% power there, we'll pitch. Alright, flaps. Okay.
Now when we hear the 500-foot call out on the airplane, we just want to verify that we're on a stabilized approach. So pitch, power, airspeed, and heading are all stable.
I gotta get back to the right a little
500.
bit. And
Tower 290.
airspeed here coming in
500.
80 knots, feel good?
Yeah.
290, roger. Follow traffic number 2, wind 200 at 13, gust
Good,
25,
80
clear
knots
line.
final.
Number 218, clear to land.
We'll carry this all the way down to that road there, the fence line just before the runway.
Yeah, I don't like that. What is that? Fence is right there, eh? I think it's close. Or at least some of my approaches have made it feel like it's close.
Yeah. A little bit fast, a little bit high, so we're just kind of correcting a little bit. The sight picture is a little different than in your Arrow. You want to see the horizon in the upper third because of the way the Cirrus, we're sitting up high. It's like we're sitting in an SUV or a pickup truck. So we have really good forward visibility.
Minimums.
There you go. Runway's in sight, we're gonna land.
Alright, continue.
Trim up a little bit. There you go. Speed's a little bit slow. Keep the nose coming down. Actually, we keep the power out and just lower the nose a little bit. You can lower the nose a little bit more. There you go.
That is a very different sight picture.
The power, just easing the power all the way out. Just round it a little bit here and get a little wind correction in there. A little opposite rudder. There you go. There you go. What do you say, gusting to 28?
55 Papa Whiskey, turn right at Tango, and taxi around to Alpha Charlie.
Right turn at Tango Alpha Charlie to the ramp for 45 Papa Whiskey.
Wow.
On the highway, whistling my
That,
Tower Archer 4186 numbers ready for departure.
Nice job.
hey man, I appreciate it.
That was all you. I guarded the controls a little bit, but it was all you.
That's 41.